Davos, day one. And as political and business leaders meet in the Swiss ski resort, conflict in Ukraine is at the top of the agenda. The forum's opening address coming from the First Lady. The message: the rich, famous and influential gathered here need to do more.
You're all united by the fact that you are really very influential. But there's also something that separates you. And that is that not all of you are using this influence. Or sometimes you use it in a way that divides even more.
As the delegates here digested the latest pictures of devastation from Ukraine, the Deputy Prime Minister thanked Britain for pledging tanks and weaponry and said Germany should follow its lead.
So we are grateful for our partners and for UK, who will be among this country that will provide us with a heavy weapon, provided with the tanks, everything that we need to obtain the victory during this year.
Do you have a message for Germany, who have been talking about whether they're going to be sending extra heavy armaments, including tanks, to Ukraine, but still haven't got that over the line yet?
I hope that they will make a right decision and they provide us with the tanks, with a heavy...
Are you frustrated that it's taking so long?
Yes, as I told you, so we hope that they will make this decision, they will follow your example.
In the corridors of power here in Davos, however, there is another enemy for the Ukrainians: growing weariness among their allies. Talk to the delegates here, and you get almost a sense of relief. Davos is back. There are people. They say it's almost like things have returned to normal, but the message from the Ukrainian delegation is no, this is very much not normal. 1,000 miles from here, you have Europe's biggest war since 1945, and if they stand any chance of winning it, they need the help of all the people here. One radical idea for how to provide that help comes courtesy of Bill Browder, a long-time critic of the Kremlin.
My big pitch this year is that after the war started, the West froze $350 billion of Russian government central bank reserves. It's money held at the Bank of England, at the Federal Reserve in the US, at the European Central Bank. The Putin regime has created more than $1 trillion of damage to Ukraine. And so it seems entirely moral and logical that $350 billion that's been frozen should be seized and should be used for the defense and reconstruction of Ukraine.
It's a nice idea. The problem is it depends on the West coming together to turn it into a reality. And the longer the war rages, the greater the temptation for Davos man to want things to get back to normal. Ed Conway, Sky News in Davos.